Now you might be asking, what is that dude doing on the floor? Well, it's sort of like this pre-ritual that I do, not every time, and I don't lay on the floor every time. I sometimes lay on the couch, sometimes in bed, just listening to music and trying to get into the mood that I want the video to be. Now, I've had this whistling sound in my head for a few days now, and I can't figure out where I know it from. It goes like... Can you tell me? Comment down below. Tell me where is that sound from? I have no idea. Or actually, I probably have an idea, but I can't remember where it's from. It's just that I can't remember where it's from. I really want to know because it gives me like this urge to feel bigger and better. I don't know why. It's just, it's a weird sound. Now back to my thoughts on how I think you should start a YouTube channel in 2024 and what it's gonna be like. First of all, I think everybody's gotta have a niche. There's no good in just throwing things and seeing what sticks. That's a dumb idea. I think that's gonna be a dumb idea because you're gonna need a niche from the beginning if you want viewers, if you want subscribers, if you're going for the big, you know, mountaintop that YouTube is, you're gonna have to have a niche. By just throwing things to the viewers and seeing what sticks, you're gonna get subscribers, but once you change it up, you're gonna lose subscribers. So that's not gonna work at all, and it's not gonna be good for your mental health or anything. Now the thing is that I am a photography channel, and that is really oversaturated. You can just look at my channel. Of course, I've been practicing video making since day one, and I've gotten a lot better at that, but still it's so oversaturated that almost 300 videos later, there's always gonna be somebody better than me who people want to watch. So there's not anything that I can do to make things stick so easily anymore, like let's say 10 years ago when Peter McKinnon or somebody else started doing this and they went viral on photography and stuff like that. Now, if you have the skills to make videos, but you have some other hobby or something else that really interests you, use those video making skills and your creativity to that area of expertise, not telling about video making, YouTube, photography, because like I said, this is oversaturated. Now I am really thankful for every viewer, every subscriber that I get to this channel, but you don't want to do this for views, for subscribers, for money, for fame. You don't want to do this for that, because that is a thing you might not get ever, because this is a big pool of people doing this and trying to do this for those reasons. And usually you see people who do this for those reasons, they don't get to the top. They usually drown because people start seeing how fake they are, because they're not enjoying what they do anymore, because they're just trying to grab on to that virality that actually works as a fatality. Now, when you start a YouTube channel, you have to remember that there's a lot of quality out there. And what I mean by quality is quality of production. There's these guys using like the newest cameras, Reds and, you know, Aris and stuff like that to make YouTube videos and make them look cinematic and cool. But that doesn't mean that it has to be you. You don't have to start with the best gear possible. You can actually start with your phone. And why I think that is because recently I've done some videos with my iPhone, and those videos have been doing pretty good. Now there's a lot of things that you have to take in consideration when you're going to start a YouTube channel, and one of those things is, are you going to do short form or long form content? Because those things have their own viewers. Short form has short form viewers and long form has long form viewers. So don't be thinking that if you start to generate subscribers and viewers through short form content, that those people will automatically start to view your long form content. That is the harsh truth about these videos today. Of course, you could do both and sort of make like short form content as a commercial to your long form content and generate views to the long form via short form. So there's that too. I know I like watching long form content a lot, and if somebody says that it's he or she's going to move to short form content, I might watch a few videos and see what it's going to be like. But in the end, I feel like that I'm just going to lose interest pretty, soon. Now, another thing that you have to think about is how much time are you going to put into this, making videos, doing content creation. Do you want to make high quality videos not that frequently, or do you want to make low quality videos more frequently, like every day, or just twice a week, or maybe even once a week or something like that? I highly suggest trying out twice a week, making as high quality content as possible. But you practice along the way. It's not going to be that high quality at the beginning anyway. So just start practicing as much as you can and then figure out what you want to do. And after all that, just like everybody else says, just start. You can just start before you start thinking those things. The idea is just to pick up a camera and just start, because you need to get over that threshold, is it a threshold? It is, I guess it is. So you have to step over that, take that first step and just figure out what you want to do and start practicing and start making videos. And I think it makes a lot of sense that all your 50 to 100 first videos are going to be crap unless you have been practicing this before and done it before. And, so it's gonna be crap either way. So don't blame yourself if you're not gonna get any views at the beginning. So let's head out. Hello. So I came to my dad's place, and why I wanted to come here was because I wanted to show you these photos right here, except for this one. This one isn't mine, but these are mine. I took these, and why I wanted to show them is because they are taken with the iPhone 14 Pro. Now, what does that tell you? It tells you that you can actually take pretty good photos with anything in hand, even if it's your phone, and that goes to video too. So remember that. Now, hands down, I'm gonna tell you that this is one of the worst weathers that I've recorded in a while. Jesus Christ. Now, going to my dad's place wasn't just to show you pictures, it was to get this. A Canon SX730HS. I have no idea what kind of camera this is, but I know that he's been taking pictures with it, and I just wanted to test it out and see what kind of camera it is when you take it out to the streets and do some street photography. Now, the thing about this is that it is hard work. You could keep posting every day and realize that you're not only getting more than maybe a couple of thousand of subscribers. Now, that is a lot, to say the least, but still you could be posting like short videos every day and just realize that you're not getting any more subscribers than that. The chance of you going viral in one video or after two videos, etc., is slim to none. That's a hard fact. Now, people are going to tell you that you gotta be unique and you gotta do things your way, and that's true. You have to be unique, but every people is unique by themselves. What is unique about you? You just gotta find that out and just figure that out. What are you gonna do what's the thing that spices up your videos. But still, I think that getting inspiration and watching other people do this will help you out a lot. The best idea is a stolen idea. I'm not saying that you should steal the whole idea or don't steal anything, but if you're gonna steal something, and I'm just gonna put it like in quotes, steal something, you're gonna have to spice it up a little bit. Do it like it's you. Do it like you want to do it, and put something about yourself into the video. Now, even though being unique and getting that inspiration and everything like that that will help you out is important, the most important part about this is you keep on learning. After every video, you look back at that video and think and try to think that what would have made it better and what you could do better in the next video. Because if you don't learn, if you don't look back, you're never gonna get better, and you're never gonna succeed like you would want to. I'm gonna go inside. This weather is so gnarly, I don't want to sit here anymore. I'm just gonna go inside. Now, for all the new viewers out there and those who haven't been with me here, this is our cottage, my cottage, our family's cottage. We usually spend our summers here and do a lot of stuff like, you know, tend to the yard, go swimming, have a sauna, go to the sauna and stuff like that. So this is kind of a nice place, even in winter, even though there is a lot of snow, but still it is really beautiful out here. Now you have to keep your eye on the future and the bigger picture, and that's because content creation and growth itself can be really addictive. You can actually post a video that goes viral. You just have to remember not to double down on that. Do you want to be the guy who just does the same thing over and over again, trying to get that same virality that turns into a fatality, like I said in the beginning, and it's gonna just burn you out and bum you out and everything like that? So you don't want to do that. You get viral, but still keep yourself humble and look at the future and the bigger picture. That actually reminds me of a trend that I saw once of these street performers, street magicians doing all sorts of crazy tricks, and then they found out shorts and did short videos about those tricks. And usually it ended up like they took a friend or a girlfriend half naked to do that trick to them, and they got a lot of views, and all the videos after that, all the short videos after that were just half naked girls who got magic tricks done with them. So it was kind of dumb, because that deviated all the viewers except for the ones who were really perverted, I guess, to other kind of content. Just do what feels good about your niche and your video making, and that'll take you a long way. Actually, I think this angle was a mistake. It reminds me a little bit of those, you know, anime movies where there's that one dude who just goes crazy at some point. I slaughtered the whole village just to get stronger and defeat you. Now the last point of this video is things that can actually pull you down and make you feel like you're not a content creator or deviate you away from content creation. And one of those is you're not feeling comfortable in front of the camera like I am right now. I love being in front of the camera. I used to be a big extrovert who just loved being on stage and having people watch me, you know, narrate some kind of an event or something. I've turned introvert after that. I don't like being around masses, a lot of people, stuff like that. So I just love, you know, showing myself on camera. That's kind of cool. That's enough for me. Now you don't have to be in front of the camera. You can actually just put up some B-roll, or maybe you're a game creator, so you show some game footage, etc. when you're talking in that video. But that's actually pretty hard to make it unique, because there's a lot of people doing that, and there's a lot of people doing stuff like just talking to the camera and don't think about angles and don't think about different kind of things that they could be creative with, and that just sounds like a podcast in the end. You can actually get overwhelmed with the recordings, with the angles, with the gear, the camera gear, the editing, everything like that, and that's a big bummer. But trust me on this when I tell you that it's gonna get better. You are gonna find what works for you, and you're gonna just you know, roll with it. It's starting to turn to a flow. You just have to do it enough that it turns to a flow. I can tell you that at the beginning when I started doing this, a lot of things overwhelmed me and they felt like I shouldn't do this because I don't have time to fiddle gear and think about different angles. And nowadays I just, you know, I figured it out. I know that I need 1 or 2 lenses, I need 1 camera, I need, you know, I don't need that all that people usually use, like rigs and stuff. I can do this on my own like I do it now. Now another thing that can get you overwhelmed is your own ideas. Suddenly you got like tens of thousands of ideas that you want to use for topics and videos, but baby steps. Just use baby steps. And do those videos one at a time. Don't start to do, you know, multiple videos at the same time. That's not gonna be good at all. Those videos, those topics, those ideas, they're not going anywhere. You can do them later on. Even though you feel like they might be outdated at that point, don't worry about that. Just post it online. There's always gonna be somebody interested in that idea anyway, even though it might be outdated by 3 or 4 years or something like that. For example, talking about a certain camera or something that was just released. So there's always somebody looking for that. So this was the video for today. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.